Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ksteph02, and if you are new here, you are most definitely welcome. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you watch this video from beginning to end so you can really get my tip and tricks, what you need for your makeup as a beginner. My skin is already moisturized. Then now the next product we want to use now is to make sure that we prime our skin. So guys, for my primer today, I'll be taking my mink makeup Hydo primer. This is one of the primer all the guru on this platform always talk about. So if you can afford this primer, I will highly recommend this primer because it will also hydrate your skin and make your makeup go smoothly on your skin. I love to apply my primer using my finger. Looking down or looking this side is because this is where my mirror is. So my number one or my most tip to give you guys is to make sure that your foundation matches your skin. So how do you get your perfect match foundation? For me personally, I match my foundation on my neck. So for my foundation today, I'm using my NARS, and this is their Sheer Glow in Dark 2. And a little bit of this foundation for me personally, if I don't want to do like a very full coverage makeup, you know, 3 to 4 pumps is enough for me to use. So today I'm gonna pump like 3 pumps at the back of my hand. Then let me just show you guys how I match my foundation. So I have 1 pump on the back of my hand. So I just apply it on my skin, then blend it. If it matches my skin tone, you know, I know this is my perfect match. So this is what I do, guys. You can't even see anything on my skin. So guys, I can use beauty blender to blend my foundation, and beauty blender is bomb AF, period, hands down. You know what I mean, guys. But today I'm going to be using brush to blend my foundation. So the brush I'm using today is this brush. I think it's called Maybelline. I don't know, maybe I'm pronouncing it very well. So nevertheless, I'll still going to list all the products that I use today in the description down below. So now I'm just using my brush to bluff in a bluffing motion and make sure I'm getting into my eye area foundation. It matches me so well that I don't even need to color correct my skin. You cannot even tell me now that this is not my skin or what. Moving on, guys, for my concealer today, I'll be using my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 420. I love this concealer. Why? Because I told you guys I have a very dry skin, especially my under eye. So that is why I love this concealer. It's hydrating and is good for someone like me. So if you have a dry skin, maybe this concealer is not for you, or you can make it work, I don't know, with your setting powder. So for me personally, I use a 1 shade lighter concealer to conceal, because I don't want my concealer to be very, you know, bright, especially if I'm not going for a party, if it's just like a everyday makeup. So yeah, that is why I prefer to use a 1 lighter shade than my skin tone. I usually bring it a little bit out, like to make my face snatch, if you know what I mean. I normally leave my concealer to sit on my skin for a minute or 2. That will make me get utmost of the product. So you might want to try this routine. You want to let your concealer sit on your skin for a minute or 2. So this is the amount of concealer you need for everyday look. Maybe you want to, like, you know, level up how you apply your makeup, but now that you are still learning how to apply makeup, just this is enough. So for my blending, I'm blending with my Techniques Beauty Blender in a tapping motion. I'm just tapping them into my skin. I'm not rubbing it, you know. Just want to tap the product into your skin. So guys, if your concealer is too close to your foundation color, so you don't get the highlight effect and the snatch face you are going for. So make sure it is a little bit lighter than your foundation, like 1 or 2 shades lighter than your foundation color. So guys, to contour my face today, I'll be using my Fenty Beauty contour stick, and this is the shade Espresso. Because I have a very small head, I won't be bringing it down to my forehead, you know. I just need just a little contouring here. Let me apply it so guys you can see what I mean. Yeah, let me just stop talking and apply the product. If you have a big head, you might want to bring it a little bit more downward. This is just going to give you like illusion of a small head. So because I have a very small head, that is why I just put them here just a little bit on my head. So I don't need it to be too much. Or if you are new to contouring, like what you are doing today, like beginner friendly makeup, so you want to take your stick, any product you are using, and the trick you want to use now is to make sure that you pout your mouth. I say this always to my clients. If you don't know where your cheekbone is, tell them to pout their mouth, or yourself, that's how you are watching this video. You want to pout, then apply direct under your cheekbone. So you see guys what I mean. That is all you need, and make sure you blend them into your foundation. You don't want anybody to see a harsh line. See what I mean? And also for your cheekbone, you still want to pout your mouth. Yeah, sorry guys. As you can see now, everything is blending into each other. My contour has blended to my concealer, my foundation, everything is just the way I wanted it to be. To set my concealer today, I'll be using my Huda Beauty powder, setting powder. So before I set my concealer, this is also important. That is why I said you need to watch this video from beginning till end. So you want to make sure that you take your small beauty blender. You might also want to use the bigger one, it doesn't matter, but I love to use my small beauty blender to make sure that I go one more time to my concealer, to push everything, to push my concealer into my skin one more time before I set my under eye. And if you have a very dry skin, if you don't do this step before you put powder on your skin, I don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe by now my skin is already creasing, so that is why I use my small beauty blender to make sure that I push my concealer into my skin before I set it. So I just dip my brush inside the powder just a little bit, then tap off the excess, then set under my eye. To set my contour, I'm using my Fenty Beauty in the shade Mocha Mami. For a beginner friendly, you want to, don't forget to pat your mouth. So guys, to set the rest of my face, I'll be taking my Malani powder. This is shade 109 Warm. You know, I only set on my under eye and my contour area. So the rest of my face, this is what I'll be using. This is my powder shade. So guys, my brows are done off camera, and if you want me to film a tutorial how I film my brows, if you like them, let me know in the comment section down below so I can give you a details on how I film my brows. Yeah, they are on fleek, right? So guys, for my blush today, I'll be using this palette. This is BH Cosmetics blushing in Bali. They come in 6 shades, 6 color blush and highlight palette. So this is what she looks like. I'm gonna open it up for you guys so that you can see what I mean. So I'll be mixing these two colors together today to get my perfect shade of blush. So I'm just putting my brush inside the blush, then mixing them together, then tap off the excess before I apply it to my skin. To start off, you're not a makeup person, this look is what you really want to start off with, and I'm sure you will graduate to the next level, because makeup is like a spirit, if you ask me. Once you start, you don't want to stop. Like people that are getting tattoo, once you start doing tattoo, you will find it difficult to stop. You want to get more of tattoo. So that is how I can define makeup. So I'm using this bronzer because this video is a beginner friendly kind of, and it's natural and everyday kind of look. Moreover, if you are starting off to learn the process, you do not need to buy a whole makeup now or brushes. If you know what I mean, you can pretty much have a put together look using your bronzer as your eyeshadow. My eyeliner today, I'm using my Catrice matte liner waterproof. For my lashes today, I'll be using my Lilly lashes in the style Lite, Mink, and everyday natural lashes. Why my lashes is getting tacky. So guys, for my highlight today, I'll still be using my BH Cosmetics, the blushing in Bali. Then I'll be taking this shade, and this shade is called Sun Kissed. So applying it to my pointed brush, you know, just to be in control of where I really want to highlight it. So I'll just dip it inside the product and then tap off the excess. You see guys, this highlight is so beautiful. Then I will take my ring finger to blend it out. Moving on to blend my eyelashes and my natural lashes together, I'll be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is what she looks like. If you are starting up like a makeup, so I'll suggest that you should buy the Maybelline mascara. It's also gonna get the job done. Remember to my eyeliner to highlight my tear duct area. To highlight my cheekbone, I'm using this kind of brush, a blended brush. Why? Because I want to be in control of the highlight that I'm using. I don't want it to be too much, I don't want to be in everywhere. So that is why I usually use like something like this, like small blending eyeshadow brush. So to highlight my cheekbone, I'm gonna take this color again, the one I use in my tear duct, and it's called Sun Kiss. This is the color that I'll be using for my cheekbone again. Tap in and tap up the excess. Do you see what I mean? I'm in control of every product that I put on my face. So that is why you want to use a very small blending brush, something like this, to highlight your skin, to highlight your cheekbone. Next tip is you want to reverse contour, but this is totally optional, but this is what I love to do. And if you want to do this, make sure that you are using a translucent powder that is your skin shade color. You don't want to use the one that you use for your under eye, because for me personally, I just want my under eye to be bright, and then my forehead, my chin and my cupid bone. So this color is very close to my skin, so that is why I use this color. Like I said earlier, it is totally optional. It is, if it's what you want, then go for it, and if you don't want it, skip this step. So to line my lips now, guys, I'll be using my Davis eyeliner and Lipliner pencil with vitamin A and E. If you are from Nigeria, I'm very sure you'll be familiar with this pencil. So for my lipstick, I'll be using my Maybelline 207 Pink Flung. This is what she looks like. I love this lipstick because it's a neutral color. So that was bomb. I love this lip gloss, guys. in a circular motion. So to set my skin today, I'll be using my Morphe setting mist. I want to make sure that I bring all the products together and melt into my skin. So after that, I'm just going to take my beauty blender to push the product into my skin. This is the finished look for today's video. I hope this video is helpful for those that are just getting into makeup. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave your comment in the section down below. Let me know what you think about today's tutorial, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Please subscribe to my channel. I want this channel to grow as soon as it's possible. Anyway, I'm here to have fun, but if you can just subscribe to my channel, I will really appreciate it. So thank you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.